If you're thinking about going to Colombia, specifically the Cartagena area, I used to say Cartagena, but apparently I was very wrong, then this video is for you. I'm gonna give you the ultimate guide to all things of where to go, how to spend the least amount of money and have the best experiences ever. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna share what not to do. It's a tourist trap of what to avoid in order to have the best experience in Cartagena. So let's dive right in with where to stay. So this is the option you're gonna stay in if you want a bit of a remote experience where no one is harassing you. You practically have the beach to yourself. And this is where you're gonna stay if you want more of the downtown core feeling. You want to be basically in the hustle and bustle of the city. Keep in mind there's also places to stay if you like the old city vibe and everything that comes with that. I just personally didn't love that vibe and I didn't stay there. But if you stay in any of those other areas, one of them is literally 5 minutes from downtown core. The best restaurant I went to is actually like 5 minutes from the hotel I mentioned in the Miami looking area of Cartagena. I'm gonna say it right. This is for if you're really into Asian food, you're gonna love it here. This one's called Restaurant Name, but this one you can find incredible dishes. The portions are massive and the pricing is so cheap. This restaurant I literally went to 3 times in the span of 5 days. Like that's how good it was. It was a repeat. If you're in the walled city for dinner time and you want a really good recommendation of somewhere that you can go where you can basically see the whole city and it's really pretty when it's lit up at night, and also the pricing is very good here, you're gonna wanna go to the Rooftop La Mongolia, which the location is right here. This one spent hours at. It was so good. They have little swing chairs as well for you. And it was just an overall great experience. Also, it's not very known in the city, so it's perfect if you want a really upscale dining experience, but with no crowds around. Now, in terms of the activities you should do that give you the best experience when you're there, you're gonna wanna do 2 things. One is go to Bora Bora Beach Club. If you use Viator.com, you will get all these discounts that are so perfect when you wanna go there. I'm gonna add the link to the one that I used, but basically when you make this booking, you get your own little bungalow bed. I'll put a picture of here. But basically you get that for the whole day. And also when you're there, you think that things are going to be super expensive, but when you get the ticket, you actually have your meal totally covered for you. And if you do want to get some things like cigars or Doritos or drinks, they're actually super expensive. I got a bag of Doritos for like $1 USD. So that's amazing. And it was like a big bag too. It wasn't a small bag. The other thing that is a must if you're there is to go on a catamaran tour. Basically, this tour was like 7 hours. It was very long, but it was amazing. The boat was huge. There was lots of space and they took us to different sites that we could see. They even took us where we could go swimming, which was incredible. Like 10 out of 10 recommend you go. It's actually how I figured out that there was a beach club there is because we actually passed it on our way and you can see the inside of it and they basically tell you that that is one of the top places that you should go. Whether you're younger or older, the beach club is actually amazing to go to because it's not what you're thinking. There is a dance bar if you really want to, but it's more so for a chill vibe of just relaxing for the day, which is kind of what I wanted. So you just lounge there and you have a day bed, so you're in the shade, or you can be in the sun if you want to, and there's an area where you can swim. Side topic, but amazing thing. If you are from Canada, US, literally anywhere in the world, and you've had Gatorade before, it's pretty bad, the blue Gatorade. Colombia, I don't know what magic they've put in it. You have to try the blue Gatorade in Colombia. It's absolutely incredible. You need to try it. You need to just take a sip of that. And now I'm gonna tell you about some places that you can go that may not be restaurants, but they are experiences that I would not skip out on if I was to go back. Super underrated and nobody's gonna tell you about that. If you love watching the water at night, the sunsets, you are going to want to go to the walled city before sunset, preferably half an hour before. You're gonna go to the wall area and there's gonna be areas that you can sit in, like little windows of the wall. You can sit in them and enjoy the sunset while you're drinking your blue Gatorade, of course. Or even on the top of the wall you can sit, and it's free to do it, and it's like so cool to do it. It makes you feel like it's your own space that you paid for, but it's literally free and not a lot of people are doing it. So if you have the chance to do it, you should totally do it at least one night of your stay. And then another thing is to stay in this area called Manzanillo, which I talked about in the beginning for places that you can stay. But Manzanillo is basically maybe 10 minutes outside of the downtown core of Cartagena. Carti. And basically you can stay on a resort, and nearby that is a bunch of cafes that are so beautiful. They're really cheap too, but you can literally get your latte every day and look at the water at an affordable cost, and there weren't any hagglers there. And that is the one thing that Colombia in general has an issue with, but specifically in Cartagena, is hagglers and people trying to get you to buy things. If you can stay 10 minutes outside and not have to deal with that, I would recommend it. That's what I did the second time I went there, is I stayed outside of the city and literally I never had to deal with that. But when you stay inside the city, do be aware that is what you're gonna have to go through. Just saying no. Okay, the last part of this video, I am going to give you a little tip of what to not do, because it is a tourist trap and I fell for it. There is a restaurant called Morena in the Miami area of Cartagena. Do not go there. Basically, the food was all overpriced. The good part about it was the appetizer, but it was literally chips and dip, so I don't really know. I don't think you can mess that up. But I got a steak and it was incredibly overcooked and kind of like just bad. It just tasted bad. I don't know what part of the cow they used, but it was not the normal part. It just tasted terrible. And I tried some of the chicken and it was incredibly dry and really bad. They basically created this restaurant to look like Tulum, and it does. It looks very pretty and I'll show you a picture of it. However, it's a tourist trap because it's overpriced and really bad. Would not repeat. Like I don't give a low rating of much, but that one was like 1 out of 10. It was not good. Super expensive. The most expensive bill I paid during my entire stay. It was more expensive than taking a boat to a beach club. Like, let me say that. And I just would not repeat it. So that is my tip for you if you're gonna go there and you don't want to go into that tourist trap. So that just about wraps up what my recommendations are, the do's and don'ts of going to Cartagena. If you want more videos like this for like ultimate guides, if you want me to actually write it out, maybe I can do that. Actually, that would be a good idea. Just let me know. If you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for watching. If you can, like and subscribe, that would be amazing. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!